You have a right to remain silent.
But that's if they're under arrest. Correct. Only when they're under arrest. Because we're allowed to lawfully detain somebody in detention. And obviously we have to explain why they're being detained. So they just can't be a regular citizen handed up to that. We have to say, you're being legally detained for X, Y, and Z. That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, because I just can't come up to you and handcuff you.
No, but they do that.
You have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what generally has to happen. So if it's because we're allowed to speak with anybody we want, but you. No, generally what happens if you're just walking down the street. Well, let me explain how law enforcement works. Is that?
Well, explain it to me like this happened.
Okay, well.
Don't compare it to a walk.
Nene, just listen for me.
Yeah,
You can just try to explain it as walking down the street.
No, I'm giving you different scenarios. Okay, so if you're walking down the street minding your own business and you say, "Excuse me, miss." Okay, do you know these people? Okay, you're just a concerned citizen. I get it. So it's a stolen car. So we have a right to detain the people in that car. Well, until the course of the investigation unfolds. Okay. So if it's a stolen car, the driver is under arrest. Not necessarily for stealing the car, because we have to prove that they stole the car. So they're under arrest for possession of that stolen car. Well, they'll be going to jail. No, we only have to read them rights when we question them about the event, the situation. Well, we don't have to, okay? We only have to read them rights if we question them about the car. So if we start asking them, where did you get the car? Who owns the car?
Oh, so you got plates marked. You got plates. So before you got set up in your best thing, you put them in the car, and then question them when they're down there so you can and then detain them.
No, they're detained now.
Oh, they are?
Oh, yes.
But they're not arrested.
Well, the driver is under arrest.
So did you read her the rights before?
The officers will read them the rights when
I'm asking you, did the officers read her rights before they arrested her right now? Because you just said she's arrested.
Yes.
They did?
No, she's arrested. But we don't have to read them the rights until we go to question them about what's going on.
No, you just said you have to read them the rights.
Yes, when we go to question them.
No.
I've been doing this a long time.
But you just lied for
No. So when a person's under arrest, so if I was to arrest you for whatever, then I don't have to admonish you until I talk to you about why I arrested you. Because sometimes we don't admonish people because we don't get their story. So once I talk, yes, but the officer hasn't gotten around.
But you still have to read them the rights even though anything wrong with you have to say you have the right to remain silent.
No, we have a duty to say you're under arrest.
No, you have to
yes.
say that.
No. We only have to read the rights when we question them about the situation.
So you're telling me that basically y'all, they made the law, right? So y'all know about it, y'all learn about it, so y'all play smart just to arrest people.
No, we arrest people because they've committed crimes.
But you don't know if they did anything.
Well, they're in possession of a stolen vehicle, so that's a crime.
But you wouldn't know unless you question them, right?
Well, the fact that it's a stolen vehicle with somebody in the driver's seat.
But that's just an assumption, though. You see that it's a stolen vehicle, but they're in the driver's seat, but you haven't even got a chance to question them.
Correct. And when we get them wherever we're going.
So that's just an assumption, you know? That they stole the vehicle.
Well, I didn't say they stole the vehicle.
Hello? Hold on. Call you back.
I didn't say they stole the vehicle. I said
I said you're making assumptions.
No, all we know right now is in their possession of the stolen vehicle. That's different than stealing
But I
it.
didn't say that. I said that you arrested me. They didn't arrest me. But you discussed.
We don't have to question them until we talk about the case. Well, you're not admonishing them the rights. The rights.
Maybe not.
And I'm not there, but I'm assuming that if she's being talked to, yes. Well, that's, I don't know, because that's what's supposed to happen.
I guess assuming works. Especially being a police officer. Assuming works.
So now any passengers in the car, they're just being detained.
You guys have this song?
Yes, under here.
And you have
Well, yeah, we're police officers. Like we're all humans.
but you choose that job, so now you're afraid if you want to say it. If you want to, how do I say this? Make you free, whatever,
Right? No, we're not afraid.
so how do you do that?
Because we're required to.
But if you had a chance, would you carry your weapon? If you had a chance, would you carry your weapon?
Yes.
Yes. What's your choice job?
Because it's a violent world, violent and dangerous world.
It is?
Yes.
And I don't really like that.
You're right. A small
But that's only an
percentage.
assumption.
But this, no, it's a
I
fact.
guess
It's a fact. A small percentage of the population commits 95% of the crime.
That's a fact.
Yes, actually.
You just kind of my first. Not my first, but like contradict.
Is the registered owner en route to get a car? Working on it.
You heard him? He assumed they were reading them her rights. He assumed. He doesn't know for sure though. But before, even if they take her in, he assumed that they read her rights. So even though they take her in, they still have the footage. We are no, like, we're not capable of getting the footage. They could break it into parts, as many parts as they want, because it's their footage. So even if they read her her rights or not, we still don't have that footage.
Well, it's all on
But he's
BWC.
assuming they did though. But so basically, we're gonna have to wait till they go to court,
Well,
or until the case unravels, like he said. So we have to wait on their turn.
well, how it works is that within 72 hours by law, she'll go to a hearing to say either.
I just asked that.
What?
I just asked that.
No, you
I
didn't.
said, "Do you have does it say?"
Oh, well, you're talking about there's
How long
different
do you
parts.
think?
When we have them, they're under our arrest or detention, the San Diego Police Department, or police in general. We have
So,
them,
like,
and yeah, so when we have them,
kind of like,
we're kind of on a 72-hour clock. So when we have them, then they go to jail, and then from jail, they go to the court for their hearing. And then after
Jail?
yes, from jail, then they go to court. And then they have 72 hours to go to court to say if they're guilty or not guilty. And then from there, if they say not guilty, then a preliminary examination is scheduled.
you know what you guys forget to say?
But
You forget to say that you guys that they get a plea deal. A plea
That's
deal to
not-
something they didn't do.
we don't have any business with that language.
You don't, but
No.
but you're the start of it.
Yeah,
But
but
just
that's
letting you know that's just how it like it goes further than just arresting somebody, even if they're just assuming, like from what happened, like what you see, like you're just assuming, like whatever you assume and you arrest them and you detain them, whatever the issue may be, they go through other stuff too. You have to understand that they go through other stuff because
what other stuff?
other stuff like you guys detain them, like not you guys detaining them, but like going through a plea deal, like just to get a like a shorter sentence or something.
Well,
You
as
understand
far
that
as
happens, right? You
oh
know
yes,
that
it
happens.
does, but that's not
Even
our
if they do
scope
it.
of work.
I
We
know
have
it's not, but you guys are the start of it.
we don't do anything. That's all.
Road 1 towing.
Don't you think that we're just as afraid that a cop may just
Well, you're right. There are some bad apples out there, just like in every profession. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like right now, I think you're a good person and you're a good person.
I'm just asking questions for sure.
Yeah, and that you're absolutely right to be concerned about the state of law enforcement. Right
Can I ask for your name and badge number, sir?
Yes, it's Wintz, WINTZ 5438.
I appreciate you being out here and having a conversation with us.
Oh, that's my job. Yeah.
I appreciate it too.
But not everyone does a job such
just like that.
as good a job as you.
Well,
Okay?
thank you, but
So
okay, well, thank you very much.
so we appreciate the communication out here.
Yeah,
if it was-
you're
if it-
welcome. Yeah, and it should happen more.
It
could
should.
have happened. It could have happened a whole different way, and the cop could have got mad and just went crazy, and then like